What can you Super value parking videos, Canishani on Skin Scout. Finish, Canishani, DF2, DF2, Inch, and Bhaileno. We want to introduce you to both of the teams to begin with, starting with Inch. Ross Dolan, Michael Cronin, Joe Leahy, Donna Tierney, Zach Ricken, Connor McCarthy, Fionn Byrne, Ryan Kelly, James Kelleher, Ben Cosman, Shane Courtney, Kai Daly, Duncan Power, Tomas McGrath, Shane Walsh, Malachy Roach, Matt O'Sullivan, Connor Lucy, Billy Bowler, Colin Walsh, Mason Power, Cian Murphy, Russell Cronin, Killian O'Sullivan, Sean Walsh, Connor Reevy, James Reevy, Toby Roach, Archie O'Mahony, Noah Landers, Colin Digley, Charlie Carey.
Cheers, thanks very much. Hopefully, you never know.
And next week on Spot Bhaileno, we have Jimmy Murphy O'Connor, Colin Mitch, Harry O'Mahony, Raymond O'Malley, Robert O'Dwyer, Cian O'Donovan, Finney Conway, Rory Lynch, Ryan Gardner, Danny Comerford, Sam O'Mahony, Connor Lynch, Kieran Murphy, Peter Lyons, Connor Watch, Owen Reardon, Ian Murphy, Oscar Sheehan, Luke O'Sullivan, Daniel McSweeney, Patrick Thornton, Bonnie Kennedy, Philip Kelly, Cameron O'Mahony, James Meehan, Connor Fenton, Connor O'Toole, Sean Hood, Aaron O'Neill, and Owen Longmore. And your referee for today's game is Trevor Lyons. And I will ask the captains to go to the referee immediately to toss up the ball.
Right guys, take out your gum sheet. Take out your gum sheet. Right guys, look this way.
On TV tonight.
Perfect. Done.
Okay. Did you go first? Up to me. Get the call. Get it is. What way would you like? Have it? Okay, lads. Enjoy. Fishy, gum shields in.
Fáilte Díobh go léir go dtí an cé clé eile inmh. Welcome everybody to the next game here down in Páirc Uí Chaoimh. This is DF2 boys division between Bhaileno and Inch National School boys. Fáilte Díobh go léir tá súla go winnim sibh tanamh an clé atá osar góir inmh. We're down here in Páirc Uí Chaoimh. The boys Inch National School playing from right to left. A lot of anticipation today for today's game as we start off. First two games this morning, very exciting games going on. Great win for the girls of an Gaelscoil. He is a Gaelscoil Driscoll in of Bud and Scaviaca, and away we go here with the boys game. Inch National School on the attack, that was number 9 there, James Kelleher, with a fantastic kick in, and we'll see as the game goes on how it plays out. The weather today, all the rain that we had during the week, tá sé tar éis stoppa, tá an báiste imethe, lovely conditions, great conditions down here today for a football game. We welcome all the supporters and the parents who've made the journey down here today to Páirc Uí Chaoimh. And it's number 9, and that is James Kelleher, Aaron Unsee. Don Cherencha, danger here for Bhaileno. Fantastic work by Jimmy Murphy O'Connor. The ref blows his whistle, and we're just waiting for his call there. He's deeming a free out. Kick a mock as Tokansa. Now the first couple of minutes can be very tentative for the lads and the staff and the mentors. Galera thought Trishana Quidoma Courage Stockholm. It's actually a kick in, and it's for Inch National School, and it's James Kelleher. James with the kick steadies himself. Fantastic kick by James Kelleher, and that's the opening score for Inch National School, and James Kelleher with the point. Fantastic score by James. Jimmy Murphy O'Connor from Scoil Bhaileno trying to get their lads on the attack immediately, but number 8, that's Ryan Kelly. Fantastic catch by Ryan Kelly, Lorna Parker. Ryan, lovely ball in. Bhaileno are under a bit of pressure in the first couple of minutes here. Fantastic defence, and it's that man again, James Kelleher. James, fantastic block by the lad Bhaileno and Chin, and the ref deems bang on the head, a collision, so immediately we'll get the mentors Muntoria stock. A bad collision by 2 of the lads there now. Hopefully everything is okay with them, and we're just getting some of the mentors and staff to come in to see if they're alright. The safety of the kids and the players today is Harvetov, they're very important, so hopefully the 2 lads are okay and they can continue on. We didn't see exactly what happened. It was just one of those first couple of minutes. 3 minutes gone on the scoreboard. 1 point Inch National School, and Scoil Bhaileno no score. Stoke Will and Gaw lads think the 2 lads are okay, and they're back up again, and the referee today, Trevor Lyons, gets the game on straight away. Inch School, National School on the attack, shot there by James Kelleher. Fantastic shot, just goes to the left and wide. Fantastic shot. Bhaileno now want to get on the attack, get the ball into their hands and make their way up the field. Jimmy Murphy O'Connor, ball out, but it's all Inch National School at the moment. Trevor Lyons, referee, deems a pick-up, and it gives a chance for Bhaileno to get on the attack. It's all Inch at the moment after Cuigna made. Ball up on Cleon. Ball up to the left, and it is Bhaileno trying to get on the attack, get their first score of the game. Ball out to the left, and that's number 11 Sam O'Mahony and Connor Lynch trying to get their hands on the ball. Ball goes out over the sideline, and a kick in for Bhaileno. It's amazing what a score will do for a team and a school, and the lads from Bhaileno just want to get on the scoreboard. Great shot, but just tails to the left and wide on Shin O'Bhaileno. Now we'll get some of the numbers calling in the next couple of minutes. No, it's just hard to see some of the numbers there with Bhaileno with the dark jerseys, but we'll call out names as they come. Bhaileno now are getting into the game and growing into it. Lovely ball up the wing there for Bhaileno. but it's that man again, James Keller, who's been everywhere today. Trevor Lyons deemed to pick up and kick a stockenship. Now Ballinora taking their time, trying to get their hand on the ball. And it's one of their danger men there, Brian Werner, Danny Comerford taking the kick. Dangerous ball into the box. Can he keep it in play? Yeah. Linesman Deem, continue on. Ballinora now looking, that's number 11, that's Sam O'Mahony. Lovely ball in by Sam. Danger here for Inch. Shot and just tails out to the left and wide. And Lado Ballinora on shin. That was Conor Lynch, Kieran Murphy, Bader Hogan shot. Took this shot, but no breeze today, so maybe just steady up next time. So quick dangerous ball out, pushed by Ryan Kelly there. The ref deems it a kick. Ballinora just want to get on with the game straight away. Working up the sideline here. Ballinora lads hungry for a shot. Ishtak Savoska looking left and right, shot and tails to the right and wide, and that's Brian Werner there. Great shot by Brian, but just tailed out to the right and wide. Now Ross Nolan for International School Boys taking his time. Lovely ball into the centre of the field by Ross. Picked up again now, Ballinora coming into it, and that's number 9, Brian Werner. Brian, lovely ball in. Danger here for Inch. Lovely ball into the box. Shot! Fantastic save there by Ross Nolan. Great goalkeeping. Shot, Sawvald and Scott O'Ross. Now Ballinora are really on top at the moment. Inch boys defending as if their lives depended on it. Trying to work the ball out. Great pass on Shin, and that's over to Shane Courtney and Kai Daly. Working it up. You can hear the crowd growing into them the sideline. Shea Walsh on the ball. Lovely pass by Shea, but just intercepted by the Ballinora boys. Working it up the sideline now at the moment and trying to get up the field as quickly as possible. There's nothing in the game at the moment. 1 point on the scoreboard for Inch, but it is Quagga Fuilar, 50-50. Fantastic game. 7 minutes gone, and it's number 9, that's James Keller, who's been everywhere in the first couple of minutes. Referee Trevor Lyons deems it a pull down and a kick a stock a gore Inch boys. Number 11, Shane Courtney, decides to take it this time, setting it up. Shane takes his time, kick by Shane, and just tails to the left and wide. So Jimmy Murphy, O'Connor, Jimmy coming out to the box. Referee telling him to come out. Taking his time, seeing can he get any help. Otave Clay Nutaviesh. Fantastic kick out by Jimmy into the centre of field. And picked up by Inch again, and that man again, James Keller, on the attack. Picks it up again, but there's 3 or 4 Ballinora boys. Fantastic tackling by the Ballinora defence. Fantastic block down, and that's Iver and Neon Chin Brian Werner. Absolutely immense. Picked up by Sam O'Mahony. Working up the sideline, Ballinora trying to work everything up the left. Fuilar working up the left of the field. Ball goes over the sideline, and it's a kickish Stockagore Ballinora. Point in it, 8 minutes gone here in Páirc Uí Chaoimh. Fantastic game we have on the DF2. Ryan DF Fuilar. Sam O'Mahony making his way up the pitch. Fantastic pass to Stock. They're trying to work the ball in, maybe getting it in quicker and faster might be the best way to go, but they're abiding by their rules and the way they play this year, and playing it on. Fantastic kick out by Shane Courtney. But the defence today, the 2 sides of the defences have been on top at the moment for Ballinora and Inch boys. Danger here for Ballinora. Number 14, Tomas McGrath. Tomas with the shot and just tailing out to the right and wide. Shot and scuff from Tomas, but just tails to the right and wide. Still 1 point for Inch. Ballinora no score. Fantastic kick out again, but that man again, James Keller picking up the ball. Great pass to Stock. Danger for Ballinora. Shot comes in and just to the left and wide for Inch, and that could have been Kai Daly or Donica Power with a shot there, just tailed out to the left and wide. Ballynora just still trying to get their first score. Fantastic kick into Lorna Parka. That's number 7, Finney Conway. Finney working it out, and Ballynora trying to work through the lines. Lovely pass out into the midfield there from Ballynora. Working it through the lines, trying to get the right scoring man on the ball. But great defence again. Ryan Kelly and James Keller, Lorna Park, have been immense. Great ball in, picked up by 7, Fionn Byrne. Fionn, great defence today by the lads in red and white. Great block down by Conor Lynch. Fantastic block down. The ball goes out over the sideline. And sideline kick here for Inch National School boys. They're not holding back here. Immediate kick out with tails over the right or to the sideline, and out for a line ball. You can see from the camera all the pupils from the various schools giving all their support out, hoping they can support their team over the line today. So the red and whites trying to work up the line. That's Fionn Byrne to Ryan Kelly. Ryan taking his time, but Ballynora boys, Brian Verner, Danny Comerford, Sam O'Mahony not giving an inch of Lorna Park on chin enough. Their defence has been immense. Ball in, picked up there by Brian Verner. Brian trying to work the ball in to the midfield and picked up again. Ryan Kelly, Fionn Byrne, James Keller, Ben Costine. Immense work by the lads around the middle of the park. Everything at the moment is around that middle third. Picked up by Ballynora, trying to work it in. Danger ball here up the sideline, maybe a chance here for Ballynora. On the attack, running in. Has he a chance? Shot, and to the right and wide. Scoring chance there going in. It looked like Conor Lynch or Kieran Murphy could have picked it up and went for a shot, but rightly so. Pulled on it first time on the ground, but just tailed out to the right and wide. So, ag fecundar ar Taviesh fwy lar, hendig na made him a hesta Clea fwy lar Pointo one, goody now Clea Mata on. It's a good game, even though not a lot of scores, very close. And we'll see if a score or two might open the game up more. On the ball is James Keller. James working in inside, but the two defences today have just been absolutely immense. Picked up a Lorna Parka. Bader kicks there. No, referee deems play on. There's hits going in everywhere. Lorna Parka if we law her. Not an inch being given by the two sides. Ball in, and that's number 3 there. That's Harry O'Mahony. Harry, fantastic in full back for law for Ballynora. Red and white, kick a shot for Inch, trying to work the quick ball. Left or right. Can't just break that circle around the box. You can hear from the Ballynora support that they're on the ball at the moment. And that's Brian Verner. Brian Verner picking it up. Could be danger here for Inch. 3-on-3 at the moment. Shot from Ballynora, and that's over the bar. And a fantastic score. That looks like Conor Walsh with the first score of the game for Ballynora. 1 score for Ballynora, score 1 for Inch. Fantastic kick out by Ross Nolan. Inch trying to get up the field straight away, and that's Kai Daly. Kai looking for the main man today, Lorna Park, James Keller. James playing a lovely ball into the full forward line. Now can Inch respond with a score? Dangerous ball into the box on Shin, and ball picked up by Ballynora. And no, referee deems play on, no free. Trying to work it out, but fantastic work by Inch. Great pick up there by Ballynora, and that looks like Robert O'Dwyer. Robert O'Dwyer, Regan O'Malley with the ball out. Lorna Parka. Ballynora now are growing in confidence. That score has changed the way they're playing. That's number 13, Kieran Murphy. Lovely ball in. Danger here if he gives that pass. Score on. Turns left. Working into the box. Still danger for Inch. Fantastic defence there by the Inch boy. Joe Leahy, Donica Tierney defending if their lives depend on it. Now, danger isn't gone here. Now, Brian Verner with the ball. Brian, fantastic block down by James Kelleher. And picked out again. The two defences today have been immense in the first 15 minutes. Ball out into the midfield. A goal will be the making of this game. But whatever team scores first, Kay Cool, Danig Che Defricht and Cleha. Ballynora are working it up again. Maybe the quicker long ball might help, but they're working it through the lines. Kick a stock, and that was Rory Lynch. Looked like Rory Lynch of Rahok Bader with the the shot, great shot by Rory, but just tailed out to the left and wide. Ross trying to get the ball out, looking for the men in red, but it's Ballynora in the last 5 minutes who've been picking up every spare, every dirty ball. So lads in Darraguggas, Bawn, Garrigan, Leroy, the Cursus, and the Parka, working it up through the lines. Quicker ball might help, but they're trying to work it through and get the right man on the ball, and this could be the right man. That's Shane Courtney. But great defence again by Ballynora. That was Cian O'Donovan, Finney Conway in the half back line have been immense today. Danger here now for Ballynora, but again the full and the half back lines have been everywhere in Erin Dahiv. The two lines of defences, you just can't get through them for Láthar enough. Ball up into midfield, and it's picked up again by James Kelleher. James looking around for help, trying to break the first line of defence there in front of him, so he sends the dangerous ball in. Danger here, shot, and to the left and wide. Great shot there by Shane Courtney, I think. Shane with the shot. Lads from Inch are saying it touched someone on the way out, but the referee Trevor Lyons said no, play on. Ball out in the midfield. We have 4 minutes before the break, and that's number 2 there for Inch. That's Michael Cronin. Michael picks it up. Great defence by Michael out into the midfield, looking for his teammate and colleague there, and that's Donica Power. Donica working it up the line. Lovely turn there by the Inch boys. Now working in, the quick ball worked the last time, straight in, but he running through the middle there is Ryan Kelly. Ryan with the shot, great save by Jimmy Murphy O'Connor. Been immense in goal today. Out to the left, get as far away as possible from the goal. Now, and he's scoring now before half time. Referee blows his whistle, saying a pull of the jersey by the Ballynora boys, and a kick in for Inch National School. Now James Keller is taking his time, looking over at the Muntori. A Yarna Meitch number in the Blina and the Ladshaw. Hits it into the box. Danger ball into the box. Can they get a touch in it and get into the goal? Picked up again by Ballynora. Fantastic defence by the full back line. Ball out there by Harry O'Mahony. Great ball out. Now Ballynora, before they break, can they get a score? Working it up the field. But a red and white of Inch come back pretty quickly to stop the play. Push on the back, free, and that's number 5. Great work by Robert O'Dwyer. That's number 12 picked up by Conor Lynch. Conor looking for help. He's shouting at the lads to look up. Give him that takia. Lovely ball on shin by Conor into the half forward line, and that's Brian Vernon. Brian has been everywhere today for Ballynora. Dangerous ball in, but just tails to the left and wide and out over the sideline. 18 minutes up to made him here and Clug. 1 point each. Very close, not a lot going on.
Especially by Ballynora.
So out it goes, and it is Inch trying to get a score before half time. The goal, as we were saying earlier, will be the difference in this game, whatever team gets it first. Lovely ball in by, that's number 14 there, Peter Lyons. Now Inch looking for the chance to score. It's James Keller again. James with the shot, and to the right and wide and over the sideline. James looking at the ref for a free, but referee Trevor Lyons says play on. Jimmy Murphy O'Connor, Jimmy with the kick out, but picked up by the boys in red. Inch looking for maybe that vital score just before half time. 1 minute left in the game, and that's number 11 Shane Courtney. Shane with fantastic work, gets it back for Inch. Shot coming in, and just to the right and wide. Referee has his hand up for a free in. Maybe a push looked like on Kai Daly there, Donica Power. Now the way this game is going, maybe it might end up 2-1. So again there, maybe the next score might be a vital one. So shot for Inch, dangerous ball into the box, picked up by James Keller, and fantastic score changing tactics there. James Keller into the full forward line, picked him out, fantastic kick in, and it's 2 points to 1 at the moment for Inch. 10 seconds left in the clock, depending on what the referee will play. Ball into the middle. Now, can Bhaileno respond before the half-time whistle? Inch on the attack again. Ball in. Danger here now for Bhaileno with a couple of seconds left. Referee pull back, gives advantage, and pull across the shoulder there around the neck. Definite free in, and Inch can they put their 3rd point on the board just before half-time. Now, conditions are perfect here today down Parky. We've no wind that we can see. Kick by James Keller over the bar, not a bothering him. 3 points to 1. La referee Trevor Lyons blows for half time. Míle buíochas don céad le made a rash tration sus. Welcome back to the second half of the DF2 boys school game here down in Parky Quay between Inch National School and Scoil Bhaileno. Very tight game in the first half, 3 points to 1. Inch on the attack immediately in the first couple of seconds here. Fantastic weather here down in Parky Quay, as in for conditions wise. Overhead it's grey, agus a lehéad níché Corboshti, not raining, but conditions perfect for football. 3 points, as we were saying, for Inch. Couple of scores from frees for James Kelleher on shin, and Bhaileno. Fantastic defence. Conor Walsh with a great score in the first half for Scoil Bhaileno, but the defences have been on top in this game. We'll see now in the second half, does it open up. Inch on the ball immediately in the first half. Shot goes in and tails to the right and wide. Fantastic block down by Scoil Bhaileno, and it goes out for a 45. So whatever was said on the sideline, you could see that teachers and trainers are very animated, trying to get the boys to get on the attack, take their scores, and maybe push their school home for a victory today. Inch here, and the man of the moment in the first half here, James Keller and Ryan Kelly, being fantastic. James with the shot into the box. Danger here already in the first couple of minutes. Inch trying to push home their advantage. 3 points from Bhaileno, trying to get their second score of the game. Lovely touch there by Kieran Murphy. Kieran Murphy, that is class. A fantastic pickup straight into his hand. Direct ball in, but brilliant defence there by Joe Leahy. Joe has been immense there in the full back line today, and lovely pickup. Now maybe they're just matching up man for man around the field at the moment, and that's why there's not a lot in the game. But as we were saying, a goal will be the making of this game. So Bhaileno trying to work the ball up. A lot of the ball has been going up the sidelines in the game. Bhaileno now need a quick score in the first half to try and get back in. Lovely ball in. Looks like it's just tailing out, and Joe Leahy lets it go, rightly so. And kick out for Ross Nolan for Inch. No, all roads lead to Parky Quay in a day like this. The excitement of the school, the parents, the staff, all the work that's gone in the last 3 or 4 months. And for everyone down here in Skeena Scullacur in the Maidchin Upper Stock. Now that's number 8 there, that's Ryan Kelly. Ryan looking for his partner Lorna Parker, but lovely pickup and lovely interplay by the boys of Bhaileno. But again, that man Joe Leahy. Joe with a strapping on his knee, looks like an injury, but having an immense game. Out to Zach Roke-Ricken. Lovely Zach working the ball up the sideline. Ball is deemed over the sideline in Shimbai and Ray Tor, and it is a kick in for Bhaileno there. James Keller was questioning the decision, but he was a couple of yards over the sideline. Number 12 here, Conor Lynch. Conor's having a great first half. Lovely ball. Had a great first half. Lovely ball into the danger room. Joe Leahy, Michael Cronin, Donald Tierney have been fantastic man in that full back line. Now the Reds of Inch working the ball up the field. Lovely ball, dangerous ball here, splitting the midfield. Direct ball in. Now turn on the left or right. Danger here for Inch. Can he get his shot off? Fantastic shot and over the bar, and that looks like number 13 Donica Power. Danger there for a goal, and great save by Jimmy Murphy O'Connor, and went over the bar. Bhaileno trying to work it out. Easy ball out the field, but they're being pressurised straight away. Now instead of going long, they're trying to work it up the channels. Got into a bit of trouble. 4 points to 1 at the moment for Inch after that score by it was Tomas McGrath, Donica Power with great work and over the bar. Dangerous ball in, but just to the left and wide. Now, one of these wides will come back to Gadi and Ferrinig and their Niviakas the Gwing Fos. But at the moment, 4 points to 1, and it's a comfortable lead at the moment for Inch. Jimmy Murphy O'Connor, lovely ball, going long this time from the goalkeeper, up to the Lorna Parka. Now, Ballinora, if they can just get a second score, to be only 2 points in the game. Dangerous ball in now, can they work it in quickly? Danger here now for Inch, if they can get their shot off. Great block down there by Ryan Kelly. Conor McCarthy, Fionn Ryan Kelly have been immense, but the ref deems a pull of the jersey possibly there and a free in for Ballinora. So it's number 12 Conor Lynch who's going to take this kick in. Now Conor, no, overruled there for the kick in. And it's number 13 who's taken it. Not a bother. And Kieran Murphy. Kieran took the responsibility, said it to Conor, let me take it straight over the bar. So 4 points to 2. The scoreboard just changed. Ballinora now, confidence growing. Shot again.
Are you done with that
If they could have got that just to the left and wide. And that was Conor Lynch going in. Great shot by Conor, but just tailed to the left and wide. 4 points to 2, all to play for 25 minutes. 5 minutes second half gone. 20-minute aside game. So into the midfield now. Can Inch get back on top? They had all the play in the last couple of minutes. Ryan Kelly. Ryan with a dangerous ball in, trying to pick up one of his half forwards. Pick it up, left, right, and there, lovely step by Shea Walsh. Shea into the danger zone here. Danger for Ballinora. Shot off, and to the right and wide. And that was number 11 there. Shane Courtney didn't decide to pick it up, just went for a half volley and just went to the right and wide. Opportunist shot, unfortunately, just wide. So Ballinora now we're on the attack, couple of minutes, but it's back to Inch again. And James Keller. James with a lovely ball into the box, trying to pick up his full forward line. Danger here. Shot, back in the net. Goal was coming from Inch, and we'll pick up in a minute. Great ball in and a fantastic score, and that looked like number 11 Shane Courtney. Our number 8, it was either Ryan Keller or Shane Courtney there who got the goal, but what a finish. Side foot into the corner of the net, not a chance for Jimmy Murphy O'Connor, and we're 1-4 playing 2 points at the moment. Now pressure on now for Ballinora. They need to get the next score, and they need to get it quickly. It's all the red and white of Inch National School at the moment, working the ball up the lines at the moment, and it could be dangerous 5 minutes for Ballinora unless they keep Inch boys out. Working it through the lines again, lovely ball into the danger zone. The full back line of Ballinora has been fantastic, but at the moment they're under severe pressure. Free in, deems Trevor Lyons, pull on the jersey, free in for Inch. Now, possibly Donica Power here with the shot and over the bar. Fantastic, not a bother on him, straight over the bar. And another score, 1-5 to 2 points for Ballinora. Ballinora now, you have loads of time, lads. 13 minutes still left. If you can get a goal or a couple of points and change it, but the lads in the back line for Inch have been immense all through the game. So free in the middle of the field now for Ballinora. Need to get the ball in. Looking for that danger man there, and that's Conor Lynch. Rory Lynch on the ball. Rory trying to work the ball in, but the back line for Inch today have been immense. Donald Tierney, Zach Rick and Conor McCarthy, Fionn Byrne, fantastic for the red and white. Free in at the moment, and we'll see now can Ballinora. They need to get the ball into the danger zone. They're playing on the periphery at the moment, the last couple of minutes. Shot goes in, great shot by Ballinora. And a fantastic score by Ballinora to keep them in the game. And that looked like Kieran Murphy with the score there, and it is 1-5 for 3 points. So we have 5 points in at the moment, and Ballynora now know that the clock is ticking on and they need to pick up scores. But Inch, who have been immense in the second half, they're just finding the right pass and finding that full forward line of Tomás McGrath, Donncha Power and Shea Walsh. They're getting the ball in quicker in the second half, and the lads in that full forward line have been causing danger. Now, Ballynora trying to get it out, kicked out there by Robert O'Dwyer. No foul, the ref. Wait, the referee blows up rightly so. Collision in the midfield. And Trevor Lyons calls in the sideline to give a handout. And for Inch boys, I think Donncha Power, Tomás McGrath, fantastic scorer, picking up the goal. Donncha Tomás with a fantastic finish into the back of the net. It wouldn't have been out of place in the senior men's final here a week or so ago between the Bars and Nemo. Fantastic finish. Everything to play for again. Referees, players back on his feet. We'll call out the number there in the minute. Inch are trying to get on with the game and get into it straight away. So it's Ballynora on the attack. Ballynora trying to work the ball up the sideline. Inch, it's so difficult to break that Inch the half forward line in midfield. Picked up again by James Keller and Ryan Kelly have just been immense today. They've been everywhere. Advantage played by the referee. Danger in here again, full forward line. Referee's playing advantage. This is play on. Advantage must have left the boys. Of Inch still have it, trying to work it in there. Referee blows up. Advantage was played and a free in for Inch. Now that full forward line of Donncha Power, Tomás McGrath and Shea Walsh have been absolutely immense in the second half. Yellow card, the referee, we'll find out in a minute who he's given the yellow card to. Obviously he wasn't happy with the challenge there by one of the Ballynora men and called one of their players over. Alright, game goes on now, and that's number 14, Tomás McGrath. Tomás with the shot, fantastic shot by Tomás, with Tomás just to the right and wide. Now Tomás could have been that man with that great finish goal earlier on, and been taken and scored at least 1-1 at the moment. So Ballynora, their mentors on the side of the field, trying to tell the lads to get that ball up the field, get it up as quickly as possible. We've 8 minutes left in the game and it's all Inch at the moment. Drag down, no advantage. Inch on the attack again, danger here. Inch lads coming in, but great defence there by Harry O'Mahony and Regan O'Malley. But they can't break that half forward line there of James Keller, Ben Costine and Shane Courtney. Working the ball up the field is Ballynora. Danger ball in there now with Jolie, he's manning it. Ball breaks in, danger here for Inch. Ballynora on the attack, can they get the shot off? Shot goes in, back of the net. What a goal, Ballynora. Game on with 8 minutes to go. 1-3 to 1-5. And that looked like Kieran Murphy with the goal, back of the net, broke the back of the net. Ross Nolan hadn't got a chance. We have only 2 points in it and we have 7 minutes to go. It looked like Inch National School all the way, but Ballynora lads had different ideas in their head. Ball up the field, danger, it broke, and back of the net looked like Kieran Murphy who broke the net. So Ballynora now lads see a chance maybe to get another score and to bring the gap down from 2 to 1. Free, referee blows his whistle and a free out for Inch. It looked like the game was tipping away from Ballynora, but at the moment now 2 points in it. What a goal will do for a game. Ball amok. Gadi Lorna Parka, Nish, Tá Cléthe going. Na lads of Lorna Parka, Tridagor, Gach, Lee Road, Free Lawher. That's picked up there by Brian Werner. Brian, dangerous ball into the box. Danger here again. Ballinora. Chance for a goal. Fantastic defence by the Inch lads. Joe Leahy, Donald Tierney and Zach Ricken blocking. Chance again. Brian Vernon on the ball, trying to get it in. Red and white in front of ever. Shot of tails to the right and wide. All of a sudden the game has opened up and we have a different game here now at the moment down in Páirc Uí Chaoimh. 34 minutes on the clock. Truckacarran no made Imaha. Ross Nolan egging his lads on, roaring at them to pick up the next ball. Inch lads need the next score at the moment just to keep that momentum going. Dangerous ball in, picked up fantastically well there by number 10 Ben Costine. Ben trying to make his way in. Ballinora lads defending like their lives depend on it. Trying to get in there to Shane Courtney. Shane trying to get his hand on the ball and picked up again. That's Harry O'Mahony. Harry's been everywhere today in the full back line with Cathal Lynch and Regan O'Malley. But it's the red and whites again picking up the ball. And that is James Keller. James has been everywhere today. Fantastic possible man of the match display depending on the final score. In there now to Zach at Croke Ricken. Dangerous air now for Ballinora. Can Inch get the next score? Left and right trying to break in. 3 or 4 lads. Referee deemed a free in. Sideline. Ballinora not happy with that. Inch will take their score hopefully and put 3 points between the teams. Now it looks like Tomas McGrath is going to take the free. Taking his time. Takes the shot. There's tails to the right and wide. And still 2 points in it with 5 minutes to go. Coigna made Falker and Clug. Jimmy Murphy O'Connor's roaring at his lads on. 5 minutes left. Get up the pitch as quickly as possible. Ballinor trying to work it up. Need to get that ball up quicker. Working it through the lines. The Inch National School boys are battling like their lives depend on it. Ball is being worked up the line. Crowd roaring them on. Ballinor coming in into the box. Danger here for Inch. Shot goes off. Picked up fantastic there by the, looks like Robert O'Dwyer, Keane O'Donovan. Fantastic defence. Danger here again. Another dangerous ball into the box, into the full forward line. Picked up by Ballinor, surely a free in. Ref says get up. Blocking again. Inch throwing their bodies on the line, responding to their classmates roaring them on. Ballinor can get into the box. We could have a shot. Danger into the box and just gone out to the left and wide. The Muir are calling it. Ball is gone, but play on. 13 minute, number 13, Ciarán Murphy turning left and right. Shot. Great save by Ross Nolan. Looked like it was going into the top corner. Ref said drag on the jersey. We'd have to look back on that now whether it was or not. Free in, and it'll leave a point in it. 3 minutes on the clock. A game that looked like it was slipping away from Ballinora, and now we have a point in it. Now number 12, Connor Lynch. Connor taking his time. Connor with the shot. Connor over the bar. Connor's second or third point today. We'll look back on the scores at the end of it. It's 1-4 to 1-5. Now sideline for Inch are telling calm down, get the next ball, get on the ball. 2 minutes on the clock. Could go into extra time possibly. So free in, advantage being played. Ballinor on the ball. Dangerous ball in. Inch defending, shot back at the net. Can you believe it? What a turnaround in the game. Ballinora looked like Brian Werner will pick it up there in a second. What a goal. Step one way, left, right. Ross Nolan, not a chance. How this game has turned. 1-5 to 2-4. So 10 points to 8 at the moment. Shot goes in by Ballinor again. And over the bar, 2-5. What a score. That looked like Danny Comerford, Brian Werner again. And we'll pick it up. That was Sam O'Mahony Estoka out on the sideline. So we have 8 points to 11 at the moment. What a turnaround. And there is 90 seconds left. Inch on the attack now. So 2-5. You can't look away from it at the moment. 1 goal between them. free in, and the referee deemed a drag. Trying to pick up a few players. Quick ball in, trying to get on what they need. A goal. Shot goes in. Back of the net. Can you believe it? 2-5 to 2-5. What a goal. Looked like Tomas McGrath, Donica Power took a quick ball. All of a sudden this game has lit up. 2-5 to 2-5. 39 minutes on the clock. Looks like extra time all the way, unless a team can put, all of a sudden the sideline, the players, the staff, everyone is woken up. 60 seconds on the clock. Referee, push in the back. Referee Trevor Lyons has been consistent to how he's refed it. 2-5 to 2-5. The next score could be the winning of the game. We'll pick up the scores a minute. That could have been Tomas McGrath, Donica Power with this dangerous ball and can't look away. Shot in. Bhaileno with the shot. Great block down by the lads from Inch, throwing their bodies on the line. Oh, ref is blowing. Deemed it a choke around the neck. He said arm around the neck. The next score is vital. This could be the winning of the game, and it's Conor Lynch. No, Conor has been very consistent. He's given it away, and he's given it to... Ball is over the bar. Looked like he gave it to Kieran Murphy. Kieran Murphy, number 13, came up. 40 seconds, 2-6. What a turnaround in the game. Skull Bhaileno. Ref will probably pay net a couple of seconds. 2-6 to 2-5. Referee blows the whistle. What a turnaround. What a game in the DF2. The last 6 minutes looked like International School all the way. Skull Bhaileno didn't believe that was going to happen. 2 quick goals and the winning point, the last score of the game. Cogordagus to Bhaileno, Mia the Inch. What a game we had here in Páirc Uí Chaoimh. Slán live.
Lining up, lads!
Check it how it goes, come on. Check hands.
Right, stay there, good. Right, guys, stay there 1 second. Guys, look this way. Right, 1, 2, 3, lift up, up.
You're trouble to me. You're trouble to me.
Looks like we won it, lads, will you? 1, 2, 3, good shot.